Okay, I've done it again. I've moved all sorts of shit around on my thing here so I can more easily find my tools, because half the time, more than half the time, I'm spending trying to find the things I need. Right? Right. Do I need that on my desk? No. Okay, so where am I going to put? These are the tools that I use all the time. Should I just keep them all in this thing? How many? They're not that difficult. There's not that many. I don't need this. This is not part of my toolkit. My burnisher, the one that I always look for. My various loops. An eyedrop filler I don't really need. It's not part of my toolkit. Tweezers, rulers, pliers, other tweezers, burnisher, magnifying glasses. All I really need is that amount of tools. Those tools, those few tools. Where's my knockout block? I need my knockout block. It's right here. So if I just put all of these tools somewhere on my desk, do they fit in here? Will they fit in this drawer? Should I just leave them on this box? Will I remember to leave them on this? Will I remember where they are? This is where it goes crazy. I normally have them right under here. I think I want this out of the way. This is bothering me. Move this over here. So it's not bumping into my hands. Okay. Now, do I need this light up here? I have a light over here. I'll turn it on. Is this helping a lot or not very much? Because I don't need it. If I don't need it, I should remove it, right? Fuck me. See what happens when I try to move things around? There's that ruler I was looking for. And then I put this here. Go behind that. This can go here. Come on. Fuck me. Come on. Go down. Thank you. How many lights do I need in this house? None of them actually illuminate anything. It would help if I had lights that actually illuminated. Is this going to fall forward? I move this way over here. Yes, it will fall forward, Pierre. So I have to put. Do I have a? I know I can put a T clamp, C clamp on it. I had a C clamp here. Where did it go? Okay, I've got too much shit on my desk. Move it out of the way, Pierre, completely. This doesn't have to be there. This can go way over here. If I get a C-clamp, I can attach it to so it doesn't fall forward and break things. Okay, give me a C-clamp. Where is there a C-clamp in my house? Will this function? It's a C-clamp. It's not big enough. This one's big enough, I bet. The one that's holding my iPad holder up. Can I take one of these off, or is it going to end up causing my iPad holder? Still works. I don't know what that was, but I broke it. Whatever it was, I just broke it. Okay. That's fuck. Whatever it is, I'm still breaking it. I think it's just bubble wrap. Yes, it's just it's only bubble wrap. So this is here. I sort of like all of this space over here. This can go somewhere else. I don't use it. I don't use a vice grip. I should put this up here. Give me a little tie. So I can tie this here. Come on, Pierre. I have to reach underneath the table to turn this light on. I want to just turn it on. There, see? I don't have to. This thing is really neat, but do I need it right here? No. Where can this go? Okay, so now I've got this stuff set in my way. It's far enough away from me, so I think that can go there. Off me. What I'm trying to do, believe it or not, I'm still trying to do it. And I will do it until the day I die. And even longer than that, is trying to figure out how to make 2 feet of bare space in my house so that I can actually function. I would think that that's not a lot to ask for. Fuck me! Okay, do you think I could... I guess it's too much to ask for. Jesus Christ. Whatever. Fuck me. Okay, what is underneath here? There's this. This is holding that up. I don't need that. This can go here. It's holding my whole desk up. This piece of wood shimmied up there. Here are my tools that fell on the floor. Put them back where they were. Fuck me. My X-Acto knife, I can cut my wrist another day. Do I need this anywhere here? No. This can go away. This can go away. What do I need here? Put that up there. I don't need this ruler. This ink can go over here. The shellac can go over there. The teeth, do I need these here? No. Okay. Water, the beaker of water. Do I need that? Okay, here's my burnishing tool. I need that always near me, close to my heart. I put it in here. There are like 4 tools you need to fix 99% of your pens. Why don't I just have a spot that has the 4 tools in it? Do I need this for any reason? No. Do I need this? No. This is the pen for blue, which I found. The base that it had broke, so it's shoved in this base for now. But I don't need that on my desk. I have an area of the pens that I'm dealing with him. They're right up here. They can stay there. This cord can go back here underneath this. This, what's this for? This can go in here. I don't know what that's for. That can just be thrown in there. What's this? This is tape that can go over there. Okay, this thing, as filthy and nasty as it is, I use this when I'm trying to soak sections and feeds. I put the water in here, sections and feeds go in there, the pen goes on top. This is a handy dividing area of the pen thing, pen parts. That can go there, this can go here. I don't need this jar, do I? No. This jar can be thrown away. This drawer is sticking out. I'm using it to sort of help keep the whole drawer, the table from falling over. I don't know what this is. That can be thrown away. This can be thrown away. This is a big part of some big rubber part of a truck. I don't need that. Okay, what is this doing? What is this waiting for? Is this waiting to be unscrewed? I think I'm trying to unscrew the... Okay, here are my tools. Here's my glove. Here's my pliers. This is just not coming undone. It's like it's rusted shut or something. It's supposed to unscrew right there. I'm going to try heat in a second. Can't get it undone. So let's try heat. Let's do this heat thing. See if it heats up the plastic. Here's my flame. So what I do, I'm going to try to heat the barrel here because it's screwed in here. And sometimes by heating the barrel, it expands the plastic just a little bit. Some people use a hairdryer kind of thing, or a heat gun, or whatever they're called. I like the more romantic look. See, it worked. It's really tight for some reason. What I'm trying to do is get the feed, the conical nib is sort of not quite sitting on the feed. Okay, I just moved this light switch so I could get to it more easily, and it's not working. Maybe this is something Affextanol will want to play with. Should I just sell it to him? Why is this so tight? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to set it here with the other things that need sacks. Okay, what else needs heat? I think this pen I have tried a million years to get undone, and I've tried heat, but I'll try it again. So again, heating the barrel. And what I'm doing when I'm taking it off the thing and it goes off camera, I'm raising it up to my lips because my lips are sensitive and they can tell that it's hot. Another way to tell if it's hot is if it bursts into flames. That's another way. I prefer not the I prefer the former method. And I have hundreds, well, dozens of extra barrels so that if it does break, I do have other options. It's very strange though. I mean, sometimes a section is glued into the barrel by someone, and sometimes they're screwed in and you're pulling and you think it's supposed to come out and it doesn't because it's supposed to screw out. So you end up breaking it either way. You pull on one that's threaded, you'll break it. If you twist one that isn't threaded, you'll risk breaking it. So expect in your career to break pens. This one seems slowly to be coming out. I can sort of get my fingernail in through the difference between the section and the barrel. You don't want to apply too much heat to cause it to warp or to burn. Generally, soaking in water will do the trick. But every once in a while you do need this added. I feel it coming or breaking. One or the other. Doesn't look like it's doing a damn thing though. I feel it moving. I feel it wants to move. Come on, get out of there. Damn you. Damn you to hell. It feels like it's coming, but it's not. I'm not one of these people that likes using nib pliers to do this. There are people that will attach a pliers and then they yank up, but I find that too not up close and personal enough. I want it to be my fingers are understand with direct contact better than using a pliers. You can use the pliers to unscrew something, but when I'm doing this sort of rocking, moving up thing, I like my fingers to do the walking. Oh, you're too young to remember what even that means. Let the fingers do the walking. What was the Yellow Pages tagline? Do they even have Yellow Pages anymore? Come on. I wonder if this one was glued in by some. I see that it's doing something. Okay, pliers it is. It's like it's coming apart at one end, but the other end is stuck. It's like there's a it's really tough. It's weird. It's like half of it is stuck. Okay, here it is. It's out now, finally. Now, why did it take so long to get out? But it's out after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years of soaking and trying and soaking and trying and soaking and trying again and again. This finally came out. Did I break it? I don't think so. Now putting it all back in, that's another issue because it's a very tight fit, and if any little crumb of shellac or bit of hard rubber that's still there, when you're cramming it back in, it'll... Anyway, this needs a sack. This nib is really... What's wrong with this thing? This is one of those feeds that stops. Doesn't go in as long as much as I want them to because there's a stepped section because of this clear bit that they sort of built in a stopper, and it makes it difficult to set a nib correctly because you don't have the full diameter of the or length of the section to use. I really like pens that are the simpler the better. And see, I want to shove this in. The nib comes up off the feed. And if I could shove it in just another millimeter or so, it would be fine. Anyway, needs a sack. Put that there. Okay, what else is in my dirty water thing? This is one of those Schaefer nibs. That doesn't have a the trough doesn't go all the way to the end. The trough, it's supposed to probably make it so it doesn't accidentally leak on you or something. Of course, it was a stupid idea, so it doesn't leak on you, but it also clogs. It makes it hard for your pen repairman to fix it. Is this a small one or a big one? Sounds like a personal question. Is yours small or big? This is a small cap, short cap. So the pen should be short. This is the long cap. These are both the same size. So the pen I just fixed or unscrewed, that's the one that should go with this. That will be complete at some point. This should go with a short brown barrel, if I have such a thing. Gee, I think that this is not brown. I think it's red, but anyway. The brown and the red colors sometimes look identical. Okay, whatever. Okay. What was this doing in here? Was I going to save this for myself? This is a very nice, fine nib. Needs a sack. What is this little nib? This is a cute little nib. I think that should go on a smaller pen. Okay, what else can I do? What else can I do? Okay, this is the pen. I have pens that have all this gray schmutz on it, and I don't know what that's from. But I have it on a bunch of pens. So I'm thinking that somehow I ended up, I think it's from a pen case that sort of is decaying. That's what it's from. I remembered now. I have a pen case that has silver colored fabric on it that, see, comes from this. Whatever this stuff is comes off onto my pens. Okay, this is going to make someone happy. So let's start putting these things in little piles. Is this going to be a Ms. Marilyn Darling pen? God, it's a nice nib. It's a nice nib, Marilyn, or whoever gets it. Turn off my fucking candle. Enough of my romance. Beautiful little pen. This. This. The section is really, really loose on this. And I wonder if it'll be loose on this one. Do a little switcheroony. So this just falls out. Look, that's not good. They're all slightly different. This fits here. Oops, that was GAW. I like the initials on this one, GAW. Needs a pressure bar. This needs a pressure bar. Does this fit in here? Does this fit in here? Now let's make it difficult. Let's make each one of these things slightly different so that we drive pen repairmen crazy. Let's make this one just a little bit thinner. Make this one just a little bit longer. Right? Just going to set that in there. This one has a really yummy nib on it. Sort of glad I got this one back. I think I meant this to go to someone who likes to draw. And that's oh, what's wrong with this thing? Bad sack. I'm going to put a sack on this and hopefully it'll be a good sack. Do you have bad sacks? I haven't had good sacks in a long time. What kind of sacks do you have? Is your mind in the gutter? Okay, is this a good sack? I'm going to pretend it's a good sack. Scissors. Cut. Shellac. I think I need to get a new bottle of shellac. I know I've got some somewhere. You want it gummy. You don't want it like if you were to buy a brand new bottle of can of shellac and open it up, that's too watery. You want it sort of gummy, sticky and gummy. Because if this was watery, it might slide right off. So by getting at the sort of consistency of goo, like snot. You want it the consistency of sort of dried, not quite runny nose snot, but kind of snot. The good kind of snot. That's what you want. You want that good kind of snot. Good for a drawer or a writer. This one, this is that really, really sweet. Now what happened to that nib I just had in a Skyline that I thought was really, really neat? No. It's really small. I wonder if that would fit in here rather than this nib. This might be too small. God, this is amazing. Is this one of the small ones? Really wants to stay here. This is like a really small nib. They must have been like, we're not making enough money. Let's make really, really tiny nibs. I'm going to have to keep this one because it's, I have pens that in my collection of, you know, when the company was going under, they were just trying to cut as many corners as they could. Let's make, this seems like this is the small one. Is this the small one? Is this another small one? Do I have another one? Maybe they're not as rare as I thought. No, see, this is smaller still. God, that's a tiny nib. What color is this? It's red. Is this red? Red. I think I'm going to keep this one. Again, it's an example of let's make a pen as cheaply as we can so that we can make as much money as we can. Let's make the nib really, really tiny. This is the small, the short everything, right? No, is this the long? They're all so weird. How many sizes do they have of this thing? Okay. Is this a long barrel? It is. But it has, looks like it has this short section in it. Yes. No. Yes. They're all different. I know, let's make one a little bit longer just to drive Pierre Gustafson crazy. This is all done to make me mental. I know, let's put something really fun on eBay so Piers spends his money on that rather than his electrical bill, so we can charge him a reconnection fee. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Can we do that? Let's do that. I'm going to see if I can put a... I'm going to keep this pen. Do I want to tart it up with a little... Do I have a red... striped cap? Fuck me. Do I have a red striped cap while I break things? Let's see if I can find a red striped cap. Okay, I found another little one. Here's another little cap that'll go on this pen, the rare little tiny pen, thin pen. So that means I have another rare one there. Do I have a little thin barrel and a little thin... This one has a little bit of warping that happened there. I don't know what happened. This is the long one, which I don't want. I want a short red one with stripes. That's what I want. Short red one with stripes. I found it. Now this cap has its little tab things broken. So can I take this cap off, clip off? Do a clipectomy here. This goes in first. No. Damn it. Take that one out. This goes in first. Then you have to line up the little tabby bits. Okay. This part goes on the front and the tabby bits go in the back. Then you have to line it all up. You have to put this down there, put that over the top without bending the little tabby bits, which is not easy, especially when you can't see what you're doing. There, I've done it. Now you take this cap and you screw it on. And then you take the barrel that you want, which is here, screw that on, and it doesn't screw. You do all of this work, you find out that the cap doesn't screw. So then what you have to do is you have to find a barrel. A red barrel, a short red barrel, whose threads work. Does this work with a short other color barrel? Why is my life so difficult? Works on this one fine. So I need a different barrel that has threads that engage. It's a short red barrel that engages. Is this a short red barrel? Yes. Does it engage? Yes. But it doesn't have this little tiny nib in it. It's the little tiny nib that is the fun part. Does this section fit in this one? It's loose in that one. Does this little tiny nib fit in this pen? We'll find out. Don't hold your breath. Looks like it might. See, that's the kind that doesn't want to go in all the way, though. That's the kind I don't like. No, see, that doesn't fit. This has to have this nib. This, maybe I just have to have it have the cap. This cap screws on this pen. So we learned, see, now this cap also is it's very toothy up here. Someone with their gnarly teeth. I don't really care because it's going to go in my collection probably and never ever see the light of day ever again. So what difference does it make what kind of cap I have on it, right? If it's just going to go in my collection, this cap is perfectly fine. Whatever. This one, though, maybe I can find a nib that I want to put in this one. Is there anything wrong with this nib? So very smooth. What color is this? Brown? Is this red? Maybe this nib will fit in this barrel. This is not the right size nib, but it might work. Okay, I'm going to leave that in there. I'm going to put this in here. Put that in here. Call that a day. I'm not going to call it a day. It's not working. Oh, God. Give me a nib that will work. This is another small nib. I guess what I'm finding is not all that rare, so I don't really need to worry about it. I should just this is like swimming in here. This feed is really, really big. Anyway, I'll deal with it later. Take the feed out, take the nib, put that there. This fits on here. Leave this here. This is the pen was just returned to me. That's really a nice nib for sketching. So maybe I'll take this with me tomorrow when I go sketching with the Urban Sketchers. What is, oh, this is the small one. Bye.